Lisa came home after a grueling 12-hour shift at the hospital to find her husband, Dave, lounging on the sofa watching sports. The sink was overflowing with dishes, and the trash can was full. She sighed but said nothing, dropping her bag and immediately starting on dinner. "I'm starving," Dave shouted from the living room, not moving a muscle. "It'll be ready in 20 minutes, Lisa replied, masking her exhaustion. Later that night, while eating, Lisa gently brought up the topic of finances. "Dave, the mortgage is due next week, and the car insurance has gone up. Have you heard back from any of the places you applied to?" Dave slammed his fork down. "I told you, Lisa, I am not taking some entry-level job. I have standards. I am waiting for a management position. Until then, you need to support my process. Marriage is about partnership. Remember." "I know," Lisa said quietly, "but it's been 2 years. Stop nagging me," Dave yelled. "I am the head of this household, and I will provide when the time is right. Until then, stop stressing me out." In the months that followed, things got worse. Dave started inviting his friends over for poker nights on weekdays, leaving Lisa to clean up the beer bottles and pizza boxes before her morning shifts. He maxed out her credit card on a new home theater system, claiming it was an investment for his mental health. One afternoon, Lisa reached her breaking point. She didn't scream, she didn't cry. She simply made a phone call to a real estate investor who had been mailing them offers for months. "I'm ready to sell," she told him, "but it has to be a cash offer, and we close in 2 weeks." Since the house was an inheritance from her grandmother and solely in her name, she didn't need Dave's signature. Lisa secretly rented a cozy one-bedroom apartment across town. She moved her clothes and essentials out box by box, while Dave was asleep until noon or out with friends. 2 weeks later, Dave was in the middle of a video game when a locksmith and a large man in a suit walked right into the living room. "Who are you?" Dave demanded, standing up. "I'm the new owner," the man said, showing the deed. "And you are trespassing. The previous owner vacated this morning. You have 1 hour to collect your personal items and leave." Dave called Lisa in a panic. "They are kicking me out. Where are you?" "I'm at my new apartment," Lisa said calmly into the phone. "There isn't enough room for you and your ego here. You said you were the head of the household, so figure it out." Dave ended up sleeping in his car for 3 nights. Before finally accepting a job at a warehouse just to afford a cheap motel room, he eventually learned to stand on his own 2 feet, but he had to do it alone. Sometimes, enabling someone only cripples them, and leaving them is the only way to help them grow up. Drop a heart if you agree.